Now this video was meant to be out yesterday, but F1 22 gameplay was showing off the new Spanish Grand Prix, so we had to put this on the back burner. But today we're here for the race at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. If you haven't seen qualifying, which was the day before yesterday, go check it out. The response was actually pretty decent on that episode, so if you haven't seen it, link up in the top right. If you're going to enjoy this one here today for the race, then leave a like and subscribe for more daily F1 content on my channel. But yeah, we're looking to hopefully secure a massive win here today. We need to win. We need to get the fastest lap. There's no other way around it. The championship is not in our hands, so we need to do everything we can and hope that Verstappen makes a mistake or something goes wrong. If we look at the championship standings, you'll see them in the bottom left right now. Verstappen has quite a big lead for this race and one more remaining. So we have our work cut out and we need Verstappen to make a mistake. So let's see what happens. For now though, we're on pole. Let's see if we can convert that to a race win. But yeah, until then, fingers crossed it all goes well. We're now going to run through the grid rundown and refresh everyone's memory after what happened in qualifying 2 days ago.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Martinez lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Norris, Lance Stroll and Sainz, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas and George Russell, Ocon, Latifi, Antonio Giovinazzi and Leclerc, Joe, Lundgaard, Robert Schwartzman and Mick Schumacher, Eilert, Mazepin, Tigtum and Nobuharu Matsushita. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're here for the race and we're starting from pole. However, it's not all that simple. Verstappen alongside us on the front row. We have to win this race and get the fastest lap. That's kind of the target really, and the fastest lap being very important. I think every point is going to matter in this championship fight. The best we can hope for is that Max has an issue, falls back into the pack or two stops here, or there's a safety car. Max gets caught up, but ideally we can't have Max finish second. So hopefully something happens. I'm not going to play any dirty tricks or any super dirty tricks. Not try and back him into the pack or anything like that. Hopefully, you know, it just kind of happens naturally. If we have to play some games, we might consider it in the final race. But yeah, leave a like if you're going to enjoy this race. We're going to quickly look at the strategy. So soft, medium, one stop, very straightforward. Minimal fuel as the car is very efficient and we shouldn't have any issues. So if we just get a good start and hold the lead, it should be a really straightforward race from that point onwards. It'll be about managing tyre attempts and making sure we keep the rhythm nice and consistent. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what happens, and hopefully at the end of it we score 26 points and Verstappen doesn't score 18. Right, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. The lights are on here at Jeddah. And run away. Not the best start. Verstappen gets down the inside. We're going to run in nice and deep into the first corner to try and fight back and get back ahead. Ricciardo getting the jump on Verstappen for P2. That's good to see. Into the S as we go. I'm going to feed the car in aggressively. I think I'm dropping a few frames, which isn't going to help in terms of the S section. But anyway, let's try and see what kind of pace we have. Can we try to open up a gap? We get a warning already, which isn't going to help. Got to try and be careful with that. Through the hairpin for the first time. Still struggling with FPS. Hopefully, with a bit of field spread, things will improve. Through the chicane, but of course we had issues in qualifying, and I'm having a few FPS drops again. Oh dear, we don't want this. Anyway, Verstappen's down to P3. Let's hope he gets in a bit of action. Let's try and open up a gap to Ricciardo. Oh my god, I'm understeering. The front right is getting hot. 107. That is really hot. Only 2 laps as well. It's going to keep getting worse. Trying to push. Down to Ricciardo, nearly a second. Tyres are getting hot though. Both right side tyres are getting really hot. I'm trying to see if I can pull away, but obviously the tyre overheating is not going to help. Looks like If we can nail the first sector, we might just break DRS with Ricciardo.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Let's see if we can put away. I'm still having FPS issues though, which is not helping my confidence. 1.2 seconds though to Ricciardo. We've got the gap we need. Okay, we've got the gap. We've managed to drop Ricciardo.
Okay, if we continue to use fuel at this rate, then we won't have enough to reach the end of the race.
And Verstappen passes Ricciardo for P2, so Max getting a move on straight away. You can see we're getting away, so he's trying to respond. Let's keep pushing. Front right 107, Verstappen is pushing. The pace right now is very strong. Red Bull definitely have more race pace than qualifying pace. Partly down to me obviously not being able to push flat out because of the tyre temps, but still, if we can just survive this first stint and get onto the medium, we're going to be fine. I might even pit a bit earlier just to get on the medium tyre, so like lap 8, 9 or something. It's an improved fastest lap. Verstappen though takes it away, and that's a sign of intent. Let's see, it's game on. Ricciardo keeping up for now with the pace. Oof, just brushed the wall there.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I was getting a load of front wash and push from the understeer due to the overheating. Struggling to keep the pace up at the minute. First one for track limits as Ricciardo re-overtakes Verstappen.
Copy.
We'll do what the team says for now, but I probably will change my strategy and pit a bit earlier. Let's try and pull away. Now the Red Bulls are going side by side through the S's, which is going to help us out massively. So no team orders. Ricciardo not playing the team game. They're still going at it. Ricciardo is not letting Verstappen do his thing, and this is going to hurt Verstappen's race. Hopefully we get a bit more happen from that, and we get a bit lucky. But the minute Ricciardo fighting his own teammate. Wow, look at that, 4 seconds. This is perfect. Hopefully they fall back into the pack. I mean, that would be the ideal scenario if they keep battling. This is helping make our race though. I think I'm going to pit this lap actually. I might take a set of hard tyres and just play it safe. Schwartzman out of the race. Let's see, he's out of the race in the S section. I'm going to start the hard tyre. I'm going to try something different and see if it pays off. I feel like because of the tyre temps issue, even on the mediums I'm still going to overheat. I can push flat out on the hard tyre though, and I've got a 5-second gap to Verstappen, so I think it's worth going for.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Into the pit entry, easy does it. Don't speed. There we go. So the Red Bulls will go on. Hopefully Ricciardo can entertain Verstappen a bit longer. We're going to get the hard tyre, and I'm hoping to rejoin ahead of the Mercedes going into the final corner right now. Or in this case, Pierre Gasly. Hopefully we can rejoin behind Bottas.
To these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly where I want it to be. So we're going to rejoin behind Valtteri, well ahead of Gasly and all these cars battling behind me, which is where the Red Bulls will hopefully rejoin once they pit. So yeah, clean air. Let's try and switch the hard tyre on and see
Yellow flag.
if we can make it work as we approach the yellow flag zone.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
There is Schwartzman out of the race. Anyway, let's chase after Valtteri
Green flag.
and see if we can try and make some progress on this tyre. Right, we're going to have DRS on Bottas here. Send it through the chicane. Loads of grip on this tyre. No need to worry about overheating. Now we're going to get DRS on Bottas. Let's be patient. And we'll get him on the lane straight. We'll just get nice and close through here. There we go. Bit of oversteer, but decent enough exit. Red Bulls are still staying out. None of them are pit yet. So here we go. We're going to breeze past Bottas. And take the apex a little bit deep. Let's see how this goes. Taking the fastest lap on this tyre is going to be difficult, but we'll give it a shot. Here we go then. Red Bull in the pit lane. Verstappen in this time. Ricciardo stays out for another lap. Let's see where we are. Stroll pits as well. Fastest lap 25.5. Not really anything stellar, but still. Hopefully we'll gradually improve as the fuel burns off in this second stint, and the tyres should stay with us. Verstappen onto medium as expected. And now Ricciardo pits. So we'll take back the race lead. Very good lap here from us without DRS this time. Still matching that pace. 25.6. Let's see how it all works out. Let's see where Ricciardo rejoins, probably behind Max. The question is, will he still be within DRS range to keep him entertained, or will he lose even more ground?
Pierre is in for his stop.
Gasly in the pits. Okay, Verstappen and Ricciardo are pretty close. We'd love to see that. Wow, that is a really poor first sector from us, but the Red Bulls are battling so hard at the minute. Ricciardo is, again, giving Verstappen a hard time, and he's actually got ahead of him this time. But they're dropping back into Stroll and Bottas. They're losing time. This could be our golden ticket if the Red Bulls keep dueling away and battling. It'll hopefully feed them into the pack, into a massive battle. And all we need is Verstappen to not be the main beneficiary from that. Nothing to really see here, just trying to turn lap after lap. Trying to improve my pace, stay consistent. And hopefully edge away and pull a gap to Verstappen and Ricciardo. I'd like them to keep battling a bit more, and once we get to that 15-second region, I might consider pitting for a set of softs to guarantee the fastest lap, and I'm also confident I can re-overtake them as well, but we need that gap to go up a little bit. Okay, we're going to set a new personal best and improved fastest lap. Trying to see what kind of pace I have left in these tyres. The fuel now starting to burn off. Also, we're starting to drop the Red Bulls now as their mediums start to fade, whereas our hard tyres are still starting to show their pace, so we're looking pretty decent on that front. I'm not going to pit, I'm going to stay out. I'm going to hope I can secure the fastest lap with these tyres. This has been a really good lap, and I want to try and see if I can get that point. I'm going to keep pushing lap after lap after lap. There we go, nice exit. That should be an improvement. There we go, let's keep trying. See if we can find more pace. Here we are, last lap, trying to give it absolutely everything. That was close on the limit there, let's keep pushing. Not my best hotel section, but I want to see if I can dip into a 24 or a very low 25. Bit too early there. Not the best final corner. Anyway, we're going to win the race. And I think Verstappen is going to get second, so it is what it is.
Hey Jeff, thanks for your work this weekend. Well done, mate. Team effort. Thanks to all the boys.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
A sterling effort from the team and a magnificent drive to secure victory here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Well then, job done for us in Jeddah. We've done the best we could. We did get the fastest lap, which I'm very happy about. So the gamble to go for the hard tyre turned out to be the right move. We had tyres at the end of the race so that we could push and set the fastest lap on the lightest fuel load possible. So very, very happy with the race strategy. So yeah, there's your top three. Us, Verstappen, Ricciardo, and then Stroll P4 ahead of Bottas. Gasly, decent drive to P6 from P8 on the grid ahead of Ocon, Leclerc, Latifi and Lundgaard, and then missing out on the points, Lando, George, Carlos, Yuki, Antonio, Giovinazzi, Nobuharu Matsushita, Zhou Guanyu, Dan Ticktum, Mick Schumacher, Nikita Mazepin, Callum Ilott, and then Robert Schwartzman out of the race. Let's look at the standings though, heading into the finale. 15 points. It's a tall order and the gap is quite big. I was hoping for Max to finish P3 today. That would have been 3 points less, which would have helped. and then same again for the last race. But it looks like we need Max to have a poor race in Abu Dhabi to pick up a result. We need to win and get the fastest lap again. If we win and get the fastest lap, that's an 8-point swing already. So that's even if, you know, Max finished P2, we'd still be 7 points in the good. P3, I think if Max finishes P4, that's 12 points. No, Max would have to finish P5. So yeah, if we got the fastest, if we won the race, if Max got P5, then we'd be equal on points, and it would come down to a fastest lap. So yeah, that's kind of the situation really. We need Max to finish 5th or lower in Abu Dhabi. Simple as that. Either way, Gasly up to P9 with that P6 finish, putting together a bit of a decent run to be fair at the end of the season. Pierre Gasly in the constructors, job done. Mathematically, Mercedes can't catch us anymore, so we're second and runners up once again. And yeah, that is it guys for Abu Dhabi. Well, Jeddah, sorry, Jeddah. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe for more. I'll be back next soon for the finale in Abu Dhabi. I'm trying to also work on the mods for season number 8. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you soon for the final race of the season. And we'll see if we can pull off a miracle and win the World Drivers' Championship. But yeah, until then, as always, a massive shout out to the channel members for supporting the content. Finally, check out the 2 videos on your screen if you haven't seen them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. And it's goodbye from me.